We say there is God and there is the devil. But here is the biggest God and devil problem. It's not me. It's never me. It's not my fault. It's not my problem that this situation happened. It's either God or the devil. And how beautiful it is when everything is going well and then God poured out a blessing on you and everything is wonderful. It wasn't you that achieved the blessing, it was God. Well, on the other side, you say, I'm being tempted. I'm being led to do things that I really don't want to do. The devil is really taking me through a lot of temptation right now. The devil is at fault because things went bad. I'm just not strong enough, and the devil just took advantage of my weaknesses. It's not me, it's the devil. Now, let me mention as a disclaimer, I'm not coming down on the God idea or the devil idea. People can believe whatever they want. But the thing is, in our society today, it's a wonderful possibility not to accept responsibility for ourselves. I made an earlier video about responsibility. It sort of like had a different, let's say, vibe to it than this one. But think about this for a moment. There sits a good angel on one shoulder and there sits a bad angel on one shoulder, and they speak to you. And they influence you to do this or that, but it's never you. It's never me. It's something external of myself, and the decision that I made wasn't really my decision. It was influenced by someone speaking in my ear. And you might say, well, it's not so bad because it's good to listen to the higher power, and that way you can learn. Well, sure, it's okay to understand that there is higher power, but also in the end, the decision is with each individual. And when I think about it, I sort of see it as a very subtle way to brainwash people into not accepting their own responsibility, because if you don't accept your own responsibility, you will never ever come upon the idea that it is you who are in control of your own life. Because we say, pray to God and resist the temptations of the devil. But I kind of think that this type of mentality leads you to be always in some type of effort. You're always trying to do something, depending on situations in your life, if you get where I'm coming from. And yeah, I understand the yin yang and the polarity thing and the, let's say, the opposites. And you need that for, let's say, for existence, so to speak. I understand that there are two sides. We say duality, and it depends on how you look at this duality thing. Some may look at it as saying there isn't duality, there's just one. And some people say there is duality because without duality, there couldn't be anything, that thing that is. But you can look at that how you want. But my personal viewpoint is when you get to the core of it, and when we start shucking or passing responsibility on deities and ideas or concepts, or what you would say our truth, then we get away from the idea that we have the power within ourselves. And I personally think that God and the devil, let's say, are potential. The question is, how do you want to view it? What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to take it to? And in the end, no matter how you see it and how you decide, we humans are going to have to deal with this thing that's called resonance, cause and effect. Because just because you believe in something doesn't neutralize the fact that you have to make a decision. It's one of these laws of nature. It's one of these laws of the universe. and it's inescapable, and we all fall under it. And what I mean by that is simply that when you do something, you're going to get the exact effect, or as I mentioned, resonance from it. Whether you understand that or not doesn't really matter. Life doesn't have favorites or show any type of favoritism, or life doesn't say, well, okay, you weren't aware of that, so you're not going to have any effects. The effects are going to be there anyway. And why is this important to understand? Well, because it permeates a belief. It goes beyond a belief. And there are certain things in life that are just that way. And this is one of them. Cause and effect, leading back to responsibility, understanding that the God and devil idea is okay to have, but you're still going to feel the effects of your decisions in life. I'm going to leave it right there. Until the next video.
Hey everyone, Advancing Being Mind here. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you already are subscribed, thanks for the support. Take care.